Damn it. Where did the Zhengs even get that curse thing? He doesn't even have the strength to save himself with a needle.
How are you, Nick? Are you alright?
Fu Jingshen. You arrived at just the right moment. Oh, come on.
Do you know who I am?
I do. Fu Jingshen.
Do you even know what you're doing?
I do. Are you up to this? If you can't handle it...
If you are that eager, then I won't be shy to oblige. Let me show you right now. My little moon, I finally found you.
What are you doing here?
You just use people and walk away.
How did it come to this? When I married Fu Jingshen back then, he was only supposed to help me find Han Ge.
Alright, I remember.
Have you thought about when we'll get a divorce?
You seemed upset last night. You were bringing up divorce first thing in the morning.
No, That's not what I meant! Then what did you mean? Despicable man. I am about to break my back.
Now it's late. Be careful.
Get going already.
Someone filed a report. You and your wife were having a group session here. Mr. Jiang is mixed up in this too? Shocking.
Rubbish! We met Mr. Zhang strictly forbidden. If you keep slandering us, I'll take you to court.
Why are you all very dressed? I can prove it. The Zhangs were in that room, engaged in shiny deals in the stall. You can verify it yourself. Check the Zhang family's bank records. Tears.
It's you! That rebellious brat framed me!
Out of respect for your ties to my wife's family, I'll let you go this time. Who do you think you are pushing your luck like that? I believe your Jiang clan no longer still want to harm my vice. I believe your Jiang clan no longer deserves to exist.
Oh, Mr. Fu, that's not how it is! Hear me out!
Leave me alone.
Mr. Fu!
The Jiang family is about to go under. I've already arranged for their mansion to be seized.
Do whatever you please. No pressure. Don't bother checking with me.
Now my home is your home. You are not alone anymore.
We're boxed in.
I saw you.
That traitorous scum who turns on his own blood, not even sparing the 7-year-old.
A moment of silence.
Promise me, you'll survive. The Yi family must never fall into the hands of these power-hungry wolves in the hands of ambition.
Blessings. We lost them.
You aren't?
I am fine.
The brakes failed.
Ma Fuji, Ma Fuji, Fu Jingshen, Fu Jingshen, Fu Jingshen! Who's trying to destroy us? Who's behind this?
It's me, Lou. There. I am sending you my coordinates. Send someone to get me down.
He's been brought here.
Let me go!
Fu Jingshen, you treacherous bastard! What do you want this time?
Fu Jingshen, do you really think the Fu family is powerless? This is how you show respect to elders?
Out of respect for Grandma, I still call you third uncle. But what about you? You keep crossing my boundaries.
I have no idea what you say.
This is from the 1st of June. Your call-offs and money transfers with the Wang family.
President Fu, we identified the people who attacked your hotel. Our family's rivals, instigated by the Wang family.
Could this be the Yi family's doing?
Here is no sign of the Yi family's involvement. However,
This here concerns today's ambush on Mr. Fu comes from the suspect's confession, which names you as the one who called the shots.
Anything left to say, Uncle?
You brought this on yourself, bastard. Stole everything that was ours. But we would come after you. Bastard.
I am Grandma's true heir. Why does she always favor you, orphan brats? Busted with no parents! Hand over Fu Corporation to you. You deserve to die. That's why you—
Poisoned, Grandma.
You poisoned Grandma?
Liar! I would never hurt my old mother.
Young Master Foma, Fu Kunping made me do it. Please let me go.
Nonsense! Blatant lies! How dare you accuse me! Listen here. Be sure about this! Let me repeat.
Fu Shou has already had my child moved. He won't intimidate me anymore. Fu Shou, after all these years serving her, how could I bring myself to hurt her? I had no choice.
This poison was found at Fu Kunpeng's home. Lab results show it's identical to the toxins in her system.
This is the poison master Shi Zhue during his duel with divine healer Yun Miao. He created it. Only divine healer Yun Miao can cure it. No wonder you sent Nandu's miracle hand to save Grandma. You knew all along. He couldn't neutralize it at all.
You wicked fiend! You wretched brats!
Grandmother, now that your health has just improved, you should really take it easy.
I won't come. How should I know? That accursed boy committed so many unforgivable—
Mom, why don't you sit down and take a break?
Don't even call her your mother. I have no such son who harms his own family.
What kind of relative is he anyway? Just a bastard you picked up from the hospital! Yeah, man. Ever since he joined the Fu family, you've had eyes for no one else. All this mess is his fault!
Look, that's the son you raised.
Conger is absolutely right. If you hadn't tended the Fu family's century-old legacy to that bastard, what will come on and conquer then? Everything today.
You left us no choice but to do this.
You are being on— That's just ridiculous. Didn't I already tell you? He'll eventually leave the Fu household. This entire conglomerate won't have belonged to you in the end.
At the Chamber of Commerce dinner, Grandma, with everyone watching, declared that Fu Jingshen was the true heir of the Fu family.
Without Fu Jingshen's bloodline, we wouldn't have the Fu dynasty we know now. I stood up for him using the Fu name to reveal his name. Support him. So what?
How can anyone know if you meant it? If that's true, why then did you always keep it from us?
Because I was afraid you'd find out, even if it cost me my life. Fine then. Today I will tell you. Fine then. Today I'm telling you all.
Hey. Whoever I may be shouldn't give you cause to hire a hitman. If it weren't for Yi this time, Grandma would never have woken up.
You are absolutely right. Killers must pay with their lives. Erodents deserve to pay the price.
Someone come! Oh, dear Lord, I know I messed up. My greed got the better of me. Please believe I shouldn't have drugged you. I am lower than scum.
I've no conscience at all. I deeply wronged you.
Haven't you done me wrong too? All right, Jingshen. Considering I am your third uncle.
Please give me one more chance.
I've given you too many chances already. We just lost our... Just let us go this time. Look, you are still standing here safe and sound. That Jingshen is sitting here unharmed. That's because he's got what it takes. An average person wouldn't. They'd have been dead 100 times over.
You tried to kill me. Forgot alone. You can't talk your way out of this.
Mom, you always say when someone messes up, they have to own it. Jingshen. 看见自由.
Mom, you can't just hand us over. He's a monster!
We might even go to prison and end up in his mercy.
Exactly.
This Xizhui powder is top quality. Here's so much left. Don't waste the drop.
What are you doing? Get over here. Whatever you were planning, don't come near. Stay back. Stay away from me.
Husband! Rest assured, the poisoning from the 7 absolutes powder won't kill you instantly, but let your body slowly rot for half a year later, your organs will all fail and kill you. The pain Grandma went through, you'll taste it all again.
Grandma, are you really letting them destroy Dad? He's your own son.
Lord.
Take him away. Grandma, save me.
Sister Wrong. You're the one I trusted most. Enough, confess your crimes yourself. As for your child, the Fu family will keep him safe.
Thank you, madam.
Grandma, I've wronged you. I was stubborn. Made you marry into this family, then took your life.
Grandma, how could you say that? I was the substitute bride. You didn't blame me, you were kind instead. I stayed because I wanted to.
No substitution, you were the one I wanted.
Got any peeper?
The entire Jing family. All their pride, what I truly wanted was you. It's deep emotion. Him too, let me see what she's made of. Deserving of our Jingshen. Lucky break. In the end, you came through our door.
Grandma, why did you insist on bringing me in?
It goes back to Jingshen's birth. You've heard it yourself. Jingshen, he's not one of the Fu family's children. His real parentage is
32. If I need to take a cold.
well, actually.
No.
I found out the real truth behind Auntie's death.
I'm heading over right away. Grandma.
Go ahead if you must. We'll talk more when you get back.
Thank you, Grandma.
Oh, Grandma. I was hoping to wait until the Yi family's issue was settled.
Oh, well, you two can sort it out together. Don't worry.
I've said everything I needed to say. When are you letting us go?
Why? You and grandfather Jiang Yunyi. Jealous. You ungrateful girl. You destroyed our entire Jiang family. Now you... I should have killed you when I had the chance. Get out!
No, what happened?
It's all because of this monster. Right before your aunts gave birth, tricked her into drinking nourishing salmons. That's what led to your aunt's blood tears.
Jingshen Bing! You were nothing but an animal! My mother carried you in her womb for 10 long months! Don't you have a conscience? She truly left you.
She was so full of hope.
Having your baby, what did you do? You were sleeping with another woman. And had Jingshen born just 3 months after I was. You even tried to kill her. Jingshen Bing. You truly deserve to die! This mom's hemorrhaging was all your fault. Then you should feel it too. Oh, was she? Lucky Eagle! Take him down!
Take him down and bleed him thoroughly. With him barely alive.
No! It's that wicked woman. She was behind it. They busted her.
What? You gonna... So you... Jingshen Bing! Don't free me! You were the one who asked me to begin with. What could I do? What else could I do? To let Yunyi. Why don't we die? I only came up with the idea! But you were the one who actually fed it to her!
No one who killed my mom is getting away with it. Drag her down as well. Teach her a lesson.
Let me go! Not connected to you at all. Let me go!
Deep are out. Daddy knows he made a mistake. You can't treat your dad this way.
I didn't kill your mom. I never want to see you again. Ship her off to South Africa.
So, Boss, one more thing. The investigator looking into the lost medical scripture. They found their way to me.
Well, they only traced it back to me. They don't know it's with you.
Gosh. Don't worry. I won't let them find out.
We already know who they are.
Still under investigation.
Point 1 is dead. People come first. If you're ever in danger, feel free to leak the clues.
Go. I knew it all along. We still care about it most.
We've just decrypted the auction house's financial logs. The $1 billion payment from the medical cannon sale. Blackhawk leads the entire organization. He was also the one driving the young mistress around. Should we deploy someone?
No need. From now on, we don't need to track the medical cannon anymore.
Yes. Also, we found Yunyi hacker is tied to Blackhawk. We paid a fortune to bring Yunyi back into action. While restoring the video, the messages were passed through Blackhawk.
Matters concerning Yunyi don't need to deal with anymore.
That's right.
Little Moon, how many secrets are you keeping from me?
We found out who bought the medical manuscript. His name is Black Hawk. He's currently in South City.
No matter the cost. Get a medical manuscript.
Yes.
I am glad you finally came back.
Where were you last night? Nothing's wrong. Did someone pick on you?
I miss my mom.
I'll take you to see her tomorrow.
I told Mom about you. I'll take your place and look after you.
I don't need your help.
As long as we're together, that's all that matters.
Brother Han, I might break our promise. Jingshen, Will you come with me to visit the neighbors? The oven show's brother Han is nearby. Even if I can't keep that old promise, I still have to find him and uncover the secrets of the medical manuscript.
Oh, I'll go with you.
On my way.
Tonight. It's fine. I'll wait for you. Shh. And Black Hawk?
Boss, watch your back with the Ye family.
Yeah? What's so wrong with training you?
Me.
What happened to you, Black Hawk?
One of your subordinates got some nerve, I'll give him that. Freed the person I had locked up, then had the guts to call and warn you.
Second warning.
He did it.
There they are. Move now.
The entire Yun lineage. Just its grandmother and granddaughter are left. One artifact.
It must be with them.
No. You must find them.
Start searching now. They're right there. This. Yeah, put up.
If you want them alive, bring me the medical manuscript.
Years ago, he wanted that manuscript, hunted my grandma and me relentlessly. My grandma protected me and died from her wounds. Now, he's taken Black Hawk too. Who are you? How do I get it to you?
The Yi family in Jing City. Where's the Yi? Within 3 days. Bring the medical manual and come to my place 1 day late. I'll take one of his organs and feed it to the dogs.
My poor fairy. Love, you counterfeited. Ye Mohan!
It's not easy. They're after.
I knew you weren't. It's.
Dante, what happened to you? What's wrong?
It's all that monster Yui's fault. He murdered Hong Guang, and he had your parents killed too. Leia, now he's gone after Xin Yu too.
Uncle. What did he do?
Yui, because Ting Yu opposed his orders. He had her imprisoned. First he cut off her water and power, then came daily mental torment, followed by brutal torture, harshly forced into submission. If not for a man named Black Eagle, Xin Yu might not have made it.
This precious. You have to stop Yui. He plans to terminate the Yi Group partnership with China. You already know. Went out to smoke. The Yi family's standing in China is unshakable. Precisely because they control cutting-edge technology, vital to national security. If Yui's partners with me, a country, the whole Yi family will be branded as traitors. He is claiming publicly that I am too ill to fight in 3 days' time. His men will stand in for me. You must stop, Yui! The Yi family must never fall into Yui's grip nor become me and country's puppets!
I'll make sure it doesn't get away with it.
I am really sorry I got back late.
That's fine. I was dealing with work stuff.
I've got a business trip tomorrow. Let's do it when I get back, okay?
So, you are leaving tomorrow?
Not exactly. Are you actually happy I'm going?
Oh, no. Ah, that's not what I meant. You should take care of work first. As for visiting the neighbors, I can manage on my own. I'll go now. Help you pack your beds. This couldn't be more convenient. I don't even need an excuse to leave the Fu family now.
Why, me? Time to pay up what you owe.
Shareholder coming in 2 days. But what's the matter? Just the 4 shareholders listed here disagree with your decision. They hold a special status in Huagua, how people are afraid to take any action.
小心机，向外碰，阴一些。Sunday 国药。
You lose. Do you know where you are?
What's all the noise out there?
Grim! You actually came here to con people?
Everything I said is true. The Yi family is about to face a major disaster.
What's happening?
Assistant Lin, Ji here is a fraud here, spouting nonsense here. I'll get rid of her immediately.
This gentleman is the one I'm destined for. I come especially to help you survive this disaster.
Mr. Ye. The birth details here match up perfectly with those of the 4 shareholders. They all match exactly.
Demetrius, Arthur Dahl, please come inside and discuss further.
If I may ask your name, Master?
Yun Daozi.
Yun Daozi. Rumored to foresee both good and bad omens. The oracle who turns hunger into gold.
Master Dahl, but you are so young, Esther. Seems like doesn't really live up to the famed Yun Daozi.
Yeah, Chairman Yi, you still have me brought and invited inside.
Ha! Skip the small talk then. If you truly can, foresee them, you should already know what it is I want.
10 million each. By this time tomorrow at the latest, you'll get exactly what you were after.
You haven't even lifted a finger to ask for so much. Oh, Noodles, that's pushing it.
Well, fine. I can wait. But if this falls through, Master Tao, don't blame me if I have to spill blood.
Be my guest, this ritual will take a full day and night. Starting after midnight tonight, no one is allowed to get any closer from now.
Follow her instructions. Exactly understood.
Heavenly Spirit, hear me. Please, Sage Lao, show your power now. Please answer our call. Eat. The azure dragon's direction beneath the ground. It should be this room. Here.
Tai.
You idiot! How did you end up like this? I already told you. When you are in danger, you can reveal what you know about the medical manuscript. Can you still walk?
Yeah. Let's go.
There's something baby will lift inside the safe.
Here is evidence that Yui's hired someone to commit murder.
Here's more. We'll talk about all that later. First, I need to get you out. Then what?
Master Dao, let's hear it. I've come to your home. Why have you come?
You do save lives. And we can fund bonds too.
What time? Where is the key?
It's with the heir of your house.
The material of this casket seems identical to the Knight family vault's metal. Only opens with a jade. Oh, so we strike a deal with Mia Nation. Using the tech, we can crack every lock. She's won't even matter.
That's exactly why I approached you to make our connection. Think on this, Arisa. Who wouldn't crave immortality? As for me, I am here simply to remove your obstacles. So, I assume you accept the deal. As for my men...
Oh, your people. I'll make sure they're well taken care of. Once Master Dao helps me secure our deal with the Mia Kingdom, I'll reunite you right away.
That sly fox took away my phone, cut me off from the outside world. Put Blackhawk under lock and key, threatened me. This medical manuscript, I offer it as my pledge of loyalty. May our cooperation be fruitful.
Wishing you the same.
They've all agreed to your decision.
That's perfect. Master Dao Shang's magic knows no bounds. We owe everything to your help, Master Dao Shang.
But he here is that shareholder named Yin. His destiny is unyielding. He might break free from my influence sooner than expected. The shareholders meeting tomorrow could bring trouble.
Master Dozhang, do you have a way to counter it?
Make an example out of someone. That could work.
Oh? I've never met someone quite like you. Someone I connect with so deeply. Then tomorrow, you and I will do it together. Bear witness to our moment of glory.
My greatest honor.
That concludes this proposal for the shareholders meeting. Please cast your vote, shareholders. Those in favor of Ye Corporation, please raise your hand if you approve the partnership with me.
I agree. I disagree. It also strikes at the heart of the nation's integrity. How is that any different from a traitor? My Yun family will never tolerate such a thing. Any person with integrity and a moral compass would never approve such a decision.
Oh, how noble and principled. Are you sure going to defy me all the way?
Not unless I am dead. I will never agree.
Fine, fine, fine. I'll be happy to oblige.
Tasty! Tasty!
Ladies and gentlemen, any more? Oh, Jack! Assistant Yin, then let's proceed with the announcement.
Today's shareholder meeting, 10 people are present.
Wait, no.
It's actually 9 people here. The motion passed unanimously. I hereby declare, Knight Corporation will officially terminate its cooperation with Hua.
I object.
Jingshen!
Who do you think you are? How dare you crash our shareholder meeting? Where are the guards when you need them?
Uncle Tu doesn't remember me anymore.
He's the Red Yu's second uncle. Could he really be young Master Yi?
Didn't young Master Yi die in a car crash 20 years ago? Pretending to be someone from beyond the grave. Faking being my long dead...
Get him arrested now. It's been so many years since we last met. It's understandable Uncle Tu doesn't recognize it, but surely, Uncle Tu, you still remember...
Could it be... This is the Jade Key of the Yi heir?
Only the Jade Key can unlock the most important vault of Yi Group. Inside are nothing but top-secret technological blueprints.
But didn't Yi Wei say 9,500? He's not the rightful heir. Naturally wouldn't acknowledge the existence of the Jade Key. You don't think? Just grab any broken key and expect to pass off as the heir of the Knight Group.
Whether he's an imposter, I don't be tested to see.
Bring this tiger out.
I once saw it in old Master Yi's office. I've seen this safe before. It's forged from thousands and only be unlocked by the JT.
If he can open it, Then he truly is Ye Mohan, the rightful heir of the Night Group, the one and only heir.
Young Master Yi! Now that young Master Yi is back, today's board meeting is null and void.
Thank goodness you arrived. Thank goodness you arrived just in time, young Master Ye. Or else the Night Group would have got betrayed by Reese. The proposal at today's You all... You can't change it now! Is that right?
Officer.
You are suspected of murder and leaking state secrets. Come with the officers now.
Arresting someone. You need evidence to make an arrest. Given my position, the consequences of this arrest. Can you handle the fallout? Of course we have evidence. You are not dead. You are still alive. You are all working together!
Congrats! You figured it out. Too bad here is no reward, though. What are you doing here? You are Ye Mohan! You are Big Brother Han!
It's me.
Love songs, set time. Basic.
After that car accident, I've been critically injured. As soon as I recovered, I sent people out to search for you in Baihua village. We couldn't find you anywhere.
All we found was this. Either fully gone or truly here. Seemed so far away, yet standing right in front of me. That's what it all meant. You are Big Brother Han!
My, this will move. Please trust me. I can help you save Haing. What here is still the matter with you, Ease. Please stay out of this from now on. This is gonna be on personal vendettas. It's at the national level now.
But as you said yourself, Yi Weeze is naturally suspicious and overly cautious. Once you step into his territory, you won't be able to reach anyone outside. I know how to steer clear of danger. Plus, if I go to Yi's place myself, retrieve the murder evidence he keeps locked away, and proof he leaked classified and Little Moon. You know that already. I am not some helpless damsel in distress.
All right, fine. Ye Weeze's assistant has been my informant all along. He can assist. I think we need a carefully thought out plan. Talk it through. They were all working for me. Exactly. She was able to get into the Yi household.
But you are naturally suspicious. Help you hold Nikki even stronger. That's why I revealed one of my purposes for coming to the Yi house. Rescue that car.
Handing me the medical canon was always part of your plan.
Exactly. It came down to it. Giving it to you wouldn't raise suspicion, would it? Just like the plan. You got the medical cannon. We formed a temporary alliance. Then use the moment to get your safe's password. And the evidence of your murder.
I've been controlling your effing move. How could you possibly send that evidence anywhere?
Well then, that's all things change. Your assistant and shareholder. Before you reached an agreement with Mia Nation, our movements were restricted. That's why we had to use Shareholder Yin, fake his death to get out, successfully handle the evidence to the book.
Well, let me go. After everything I've done for the Yi family, let me go!
Things have finally settled down. You've regained your status, returned to the Yi family, got Yi Corporation back on track. Yi Weeze was sentenced to death.
For power, for the myth of immortality, he got countless people killed. Even betrayed the country. That was too good for him.
All because of the myth of immortality. How much suffering did Yun ancestors endure? According to the medical text, was just the Yun family's healing wisdom.
When the Yi family heard about the Yun family's downfall, the Yi family stepped forward, volunteered to craft a specialized case to house the medical manuscript. Fortunately, around that time, the Yi family had just acquired a rare piece of millennium-grade black iron. Used it to specific jade key could unlock it. Keep the manuscript out of the wrong hand.
Wow. That explains why the Yun family's medical secret can only be accessed by the Yi family's heir. That's all.
The Yun family's medicine and the Yi family's craftsmanship are true treasures of the nation.
Everything definitely deserve proper protection. Still, artifacts like these should belong to the state.
And we're perfectly in sync, madam.
Everything you do.